Have you ever wondered if there are places on Earth so mysterious, so bizarre that they defy all logic and reason? Some corners of the world are shrouded in enigma, places where the laws of nature seem to bend, and history leaves more questions than answers. Today, we're going to explore the most mind-bending, strangest places on the planet, from hidden lakes that disappear without a trace to towns where gravity seems to work in reverse. Get ready, because this is not just a journey around the world, it's a dive into the unknown. These strange locations will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the Earth. Let's begin. Our first stop takes us to the blood-red waters of Lake Natron in Tanzania, a place so eerie it's been dubbed the Lake of Stone. This bizarre lake has the power to turn animals into statues, literally. Its waters have a high alkalinity, with pH levels as high as 10.5, and temperatures that can soar above 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Any bird or animal unlucky enough to fall into the lake ends up calcified, perfectly preserved as a petrified statue. But what makes Lake Natron so strange isn't just its deadly waters. The bright red hue of the lake comes from salt-loving organisms and bacteria that thrive in this inhospitable environment. While dangerous to most creatures, this lake is also a breeding ground for flamingos, who are able to withstand the harsh conditions, making it a rare paradox of life and death. Imagine witnessing a place where the boundary between life and death is so thin, where the shimmering red water can trap an animal for eternity in stone. Next, we visit the Devils Kettle, a waterfall in Minnesota that has baffled scientists for decades. Located in Judge C.R. Magny State Park, the waterfall splits into two streams as it cascades down. One stream flows down into the Brule River, while the other drops into a deep, dark hole and completely disappears. Scientists have tried everything to figure out where the water goes: dye, ping pong balls, and even GPS trackers. But every object dropped into the Devil's Kettle vanishes without a trace. While recent studies suggest the water may re-emerge downstream, no one has definitively proven where it goes. This phenomenon remains one of the most peculiar natural mysteries in the US. How can thousands of gallons of water disappear into the earth without explanation? No list of strange places would be complete without mentioning the infamous Bermuda Triangle. Located in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean, this area, also known as the Devil's Triangle, has been the site of numerous disappearances of ships, planes, and people. From the disappearance of Flight 19, a group of US Navy bombers in 1945, to the vanishing of the USS Cyclops in 1918, this region has gained a reputation for causing mysterious disappearances under seemingly normal conditions. Some theories suggest it's due to rogue waves, underwater gas explosions, or magnetic anomalies that interfere with navigation systems. Others believe it's home to extraterrestrial activity or even time warps. Despite modern technology, the Bermuda Triangle remains a place where reality slips into the unknown, and its eerie reputation persists. What could be causing such inexplicable phenomena? Is it science, or something more sinister? In the heart of the Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan lies a place that looks like it's been ripped straight from the underworld, the door to hell. This gaping, fiery crater has been burning non-stop for over 50 years. In 1971, Soviet geologists accidentally drilled into a massive underground natural gas pocket. Fearing an explosion of deadly gases, they set the crater on fire, expecting the flames to die out in a few weeks. But 5 decades later, it's still burning, casting an eerie orange glow across the desert night sky. Tourists now flock to this inferno, mesmerized by the sight of a crater burning in the middle of nowhere. Standing at the edge of this eternal flame, it's hard not to feel a primal sense of awe, like you're staring into the very heart of the Earth itself. Imagine driving uphill with your car in neutral, without using any power, and somehow you're still moving forward. This mind-boggling phenomenon can be experienced at the Magnetic Hill in Canada. This hill, located near Moncton, New Brunswick, plays tricks on your senses. When you place your car in neutral at the base of the hill, it seems to defy gravity, rolling uphill instead of down. But how is this possible? The secret lies in an optical illusion created by the surrounding landscape. The horizon and slope make it look like you're going uphill when, in reality, you're going downhill. It's one of the many gravity-defying spots across the world that baffle visitors, creating an eerie sense that reality isn't always what it seems. Beneath the lively streets of Paris lies a hidden, more sinister world, the Catacombs, a vast underground ossuary that holds the remains of over 6 million people. This macabre labyrinth of tunnels stretches for miles beneath the city, stacked with skulls and bones in eerie patterns. Created in the 18th century as a solution to Paris's overflowing cemeteries, the catacombs have since gained a reputation for being one of the most haunted places on Earth. Visitors report hearing whispers in the darkness and feeling the presence of unseen figures as they walk through the narrow passageways. There's a chilling sense of history in these tunnels, where the line between life and death becomes blurred. The catacombs are a stark reminder that beneath the surface of even the most glamorous cities, death is never far away. Our final stop is Mount Raraima, a surreal tabletop mountain on the border of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana. This otherworldly plateau, rising nearly 9,000 feet above the rainforest, looks like something out of a science fiction movie. Often shrouded in mist, Mount Raraima's flat summit feels like a lost world, cut off from the rest of Earth for millions of years. Its unique ecosystem is home to species of plants and animals found nowhere else. The sheer cliffs that surround the mountain make it almost impossible to climb, adding to the sense that it belongs in another dimension. The native tribes who live near the mountain believe it's the home of gods, and looking at it, it's easy to see why. The ethereal beauty and isolation of Mount Raraima make it one of the most extraordinary and strangest places on the planet. These strange and mysterious places challenge our understanding of the world. From petrifying lakes and disappearing waterfalls to burning craters and gravity-defying hills, each of these locations defies explanation in its own way. Whether it's the result of natural forces, optical illusions, or ancient beliefs, these places remind us that the world is far more mysterious than we often realize. What do you think lies behind these bizarre phenomena? Could there be explanations waiting to be uncovered, or do some things truly defy reason? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating mysteries.